Trenton Robertson didn't just return to the football field. He scored 3 touchdowns in his return. And that was just 1 week after being cleared from chemotherapy. Trenton has inspired people by handling his entire battle with a smile on his face. But behind closed doors, he was fighting for his life.
There were times where I laid in bed and thought about it. I really sat there and just thought about how much this affected me, how much it affected my family.
Trenton initially noticed a lump on his testicle last December. When it returned a few months later, he and his mother decided to get it checked out, finding out that at just 17 years old, Trenton had cancer.
We literally got into the car on our way home and my mom started crying. And I was like, look, Mom, it's going to be okay. I'll be okay.
That car ride home would include another important conversation. How did Trenton want to handle the diagnosis when they got back to their small hometown of Cranfill's Gap?
We can try to keep it private and just let people know that you have cancer or that you're sick, but not really tell people what it is. Or do you want to raise awareness about it?
In that spirit, Trenton decided to document his journey, creating a fun but informative Facebook page called Lost Marble. Even after surgery, Trenton's oncologist said the cancer had a 50% chance of returning unless he did chemotherapy.
I could feel the fluids in my body move through each of my limbs. It was a very yucky feeling through my whole body.
Trenton was able to mask his pain with laughter and a smile, but even that couldn't hide the nasty effects of chemo.
And he came in and his hair was just all gone, and you could just tell the look on his face that was a hard moment for him.
After 6 weeks of chemo, Trenton was finally cleared. A week later, he returned to the football field and scored 3 touchdowns, creating a whirlwind of emotions.
Just so thankful that he could be out there, because for a lot of people it goes a different direction. And so, yeah, just seeing him out there and having fun and high-fiving his friends, and it was really good.
So seeing all of them just so excited for me to be back and excited for me to be able to play by their side and be their brother and things like that, it just hits you sometimes,
Despite Trenton's world being turned upside down, his family knows things could have been a lot worse.
We're so thankful that that everyone was put in our path that was, from our family doctor to the urologist to the oncologist, because they helped us make the right decisions for Trenton.
Through this journey, Trenton's family has grown even closer, much stronger, and understandably more emotional.
They're not all bad tears. Today, these are happy tears. Tears of being proud of my son, and I'm just glad for how everything's turned out.
Trenton's mom says the only reason he got checked out is because she watched a young man share his experience with testicular cancer on TV 20 years ago. Now, Trenton and his family hope his story can raise awareness and potentially save other lives. Reporting in studio, Chris.Williams, News 10.